Hi everyone, today I've got a collective haul to share with you, and this is something that I've been collecting for the past 5 weeks or so I would call it a fall haul because I didn't really shop that much like 2 months ago, and then I started picking some sort of holiday stuff or like a fall type of thing. And recently in Japan the weather has getting changed and it's sort of slightly cooler now, and so it's a good time to shop for the warm clothing. So I picked up a few things from Gap and Banana Republic, and also Uniqlo. Uniqlo this year is awesome, and I really love the winter collection from Uniqlo. And also a couple of items that you can get it in the department store called Lumine in Japan, which is one of the most favorite place to shop for me recently. And yeah, I'll just get right into it. The first, I'm gonna tackle this Gap bag, and it's an extortionately big bag, but I bought 3 things from Gap. This is something that I had my eyes on for a while, and I bought it on the date of sales. And actually this thing went quickly within like 3 or 4 days or something. I'm so glad I went on the first day because the things that I picked out, this particular one was on the last size. So this is basically made for the kids, and they did the collaboration this year with Kate Spade and Jack Spade for the kids and baby clothes in Gap. And many people went crazy, especially like adults, I would say, like for themselves, and they are so cute. The collection is really pop, colorful. Many of the things are a little bit kiddie like, so maybe you can't really wear them, but like a dress or a really cute skirt like this, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It's high-waisted and it's really like a thick material and it flares out a lot. I think the release date in Japan is a lot faster than the rest of the world, so I think the States and UK, they just started selling the Kate Spade collection, but this came out in Japan end of October, the last week of October, and I really love it. So the fabric is quite thick enough so it flares out properly, so when you wear them it's not like the skirt shrinks, it's actually properly have that like this triangular shape, and I really love it. It might not be age appropriate for me, but I don't really care about that. And the next thing I want to show you is this jumper I'm wearing, and I had an eye on this jumper for quite a while. I saw it was coming out maybe summertime. I saw a picture and I totally fell in love with it, but usually the picture and the actual stuff is quite a lot different, so I had to wait until the release date. And I went to the shop on the release date, and it was just exactly like how I imagined it to be. I've always wanted the Fair Isle print jumper, and I didn't want it to be like a super like a dull color or like really traditional Fair Isle type of thing, and I wanted to have some sort of hint of pop, and then the color of this makes it really pop, and I'll show you how it looks inside. So the trim is really grey, and the bottom is also grey as well, and then the neckline is also grey, but the rest of it is like a stripy Fair Isle print jumper, and it's all in a multiple different colors, and I think it's really pretty, and it's so Christmassy, it's so holiday like, and it very cheers me up. I'm sure I'm gonna wear this a lot until Christmas time. Last thing I bought from Gap recently is this green cardigan. It's actually classified as a cardigan, but when you wear them it looks like a coat. It's extremely long and it has sort of like a cocoon type of shape. It comes just below my knee and it's super baggy. The material is definitely a woolly type of cardigan type of material. I'm sorry, I'm showing it to you. I know it doesn't match very well with this jumper, but I'll show you the shape. So it comes with the front pocket, and the sleeve is extremely long. I bought it in a smaller size, but it's too big for me that I have to roll it up twice. And there is no button on the front, so it just sort of drapes and hang down from your shoulder. And it looks really cool. It looks like very much this ear type of shape, and I really like it. It flows very well. It has a cutout at the bottom here. It's very easy to wear, comfortable, it's very thick, and it's quite easy to wear as well. So this comes in a khaki color and also the really dark navy color, and then many people wear it as a coat. And I've been doing that as well. And it started selling on the 3rd of November. It went in like 3 days. And when I went to the shop on that day, the smallest size was the last one I got. The price of this khaki cardigan was like a really almost the same as a really thick cardigan price, but it looks like coat, so you feel like you have a lot more with that amount of money, I would say. And the next is Banana Republic, and if you watched a couple of my videos previously, especially the whole video, I always talk about Banana Republic. That's the place that I always go, and I always get some staples because the quality is good. Price is a little bit expensive, but the shape and everything about it is really good. I just passed by one of the Banana Republic shop recently, and they were doing like a 70% of sale, not everything but just a little bit of amount, and I picked out some of the stuff from the sales. The first thing I want to share with you is this really gorgeous earrings, and it looks like this. It's quite bulky and big, quite sparkly, but this bit here is acrylic and the rest of the small stones are, I think, glass. If you're the type of person who cares a lot about the quality and if you don't want any sort of cheap sparkles, then you might not like it. But when I saw the price, I was like, for something like this that I want to wear as like an imitation and for fun, like a statement jewelry time to time, I thought it was really good. I basically paid about £5 British, 800 Japanese yen, so I thought that was an absolute bargain. And the next up is trousers. Do you call it trousers? I call it trousers because I lived in the UK, but is trousers very British English? I don't know, but do you call it pants? If I call it pants, that means underwear for me, but anyway, it's one of these, and it's a really stretchy material, and it has like a side lining black like that, and it's super duper comfortable. It's already very well worn. I bought it only 3 weeks ago. I washed it about 3 times, and I've worn it about maybe 10 times, I would say. Many times already worn it considering how recent I bought this thing. I recently went to Uniqlo. Uniqlo is something that I bought time to time throughout past 10 years or something for me. And the image of Uniqlo stayed always the same for the past many years because they are comfortable, they are affordable, but the shape is okay, but they are very durable quality. That's the image I had in sort of from Uniqlo. But this year, they changed my opinion completely. I was actually wearing this jumper one video ago, which was a beauty haul, and it looks like this. I have it in a royal blue, and I also bought it in like a blackest black, this color. It's a completely same shape, and then it's completely the same size as well. The shape is very good this year. Last year I wasn't really sure about, especially the v-neck one, because the sleeve was quite baggy and the shoulder doesn't really fit properly, and then the waist area wasn't so flattering and all that kind of stuff. But it was okay. It was affordable, cheap, there lots of color variation. But this year the shape is amazing. It's definitely like a slimmer fit, and it sort of flatters your shape a lot more. Also, what they did differently this year is the type of material. So it's 100% merino wool, and it's a sort of a luxurious type of wool. And also they made it machine washable. How amazing is that? I've already worn this black one about 5 times now, but they are completely fine and they are staying in a good shape as it is. And even better, what's amazing about it is the price. I don't know about the rest of the world, but in Japan they were doing an amazing sale and they were selling like in each of them for £8. 100% fine merino wool jumper that's really good quality, comes in a lot of color variation, £8 each. I thought I was totally sold. And last year, like, they brought out like a big cashmere collection, basically 100% cashmere Uniqlo collection. Many people really loved it, but since I'm quite used to other companies' cashmere, I wasn't really happy with it. It's sort of like a really thick, crumbly type of texture. It doesn't crumble, but like, it wasn't soft, basically. It felt like a really itchy lamb wool type of weaving, and I tried it on. Again, the shape wasn't so great. I'm talking about last year, and it wasn't something that I would buy, although it was £50 for the cashmere jumper, which is considered cheaper end. I think the normal general one costs about 200 pounds each for the cashmere jumper. I think that's standard, and then the extremely premium one always goes like 1,000 pounds or whatever, but that's out of my range for me. I don't even think about it. This year the price is the same. It's about 50 pounds, and the cheapest one is about like 40 pounds. The color range, shape, they changed a little bit, and I totally in love with it. I didn't purchase it this year because it took me by surprise, and I wanted to think about spending my 40 or 50 pounds in a one jumper, and I actually had my eyes on a different cashmere jumper this year. So my heart started going towards Uniqlo now, so I might have to purchase it. There's one particular color that's a crew neck, sort of like a circular type of neck, and it's really nice green. I just fell in love. That's like only 40 pounds for cashmere jumper, and it didn't have the same type of feel as last year, like a really thick, sort of slightly itchy lamb wool type of texture. It was like it's getting there. It's definitely softer than last year one, and it's definitely cashmere-like of texture. So I really liked it actually. I might have to purchase that one. Lastly, from Uniqlo, I cannot exit the store without buying one or two or three or many of these items. Basically a heat tech. Japanese, it says Japanese technology. This is extra warm leggings, and I bought it in a medium size. In Japan, I am definitely medium size. In the UK, I'm extra small, but in Japan, I'm on average, I'm medium. And last year, I think they brought out the series called Ultra Heat Tech. So not normal heat technology underwear. They made like a really thick material. I think they sort of developed it again from last year, and then they called it ultra warm leggings. And I bought the top as well, and I bought the bottom one, and it's really thick and then sort of fleecy type of feel, and I cannot go through Japanese winter without this, because when it's extremely cold, it goes like -5 in the morning. This is when I started not caring about the fashion, and that I just think about how to stay warm, and you definitely need this. So I bought a couple of these, and I am set to go for this winter, although today is maximum temperature is 23 degrees. It's far off from -5 degrees, but I am getting prepared for the winter. Lastly, thank you very much for staying for a long time with me. I bought a couple of items from the department shop called Lumine. I like to go shopping with one of my friends who doesn't live in Japan but who lives in Korea. She comes and visits to Japan, sometimes on her business and stuff, time to time, and she loves Lumine, and she knows everything about fashion in Lumine. She knows how to shop, and I always go shopping with her because she's extremely amazing shopper, and she introduced me to a couple of shops before, because I only shop in a sort of foreign inspired type of place. Like, well, Uniqlo is Japanese but like widely known in all over the world, and Gap, Banana Republic, American Eagle, like Abercrombie and Fitch, like those kind of places are like a staple place to shop for me. So I went all Japanese and went to the store, and I bought 2 skirts basically, and I bought it from the company called Lori's Farm, which is very famous store in Japan, and it's basically all over the place. It's in a massive shopping mall. You would find it in a place like Lumine that I'm talking about. The price range is about Gap or a little bit cheaper, so it's very affordable place. And the first thing I bought is this stripy skirt. It comes to my knee, just above my knee, and it's high-waisted. Also, the waist is elastic, so it's very comfortable. It's jersey material, and I really like it. It's nothing special, but like on a day I don't feel like wanting to dress up that much. That's like most of my days. I wear something like this. I wear this and sneakers, and maybe like wear hoodie and go for food shopping or something like that. So I really like this, and it's very easy to wash and all that kind of stuff. I'm very happy with it. Also, this is very autumny, but this was already on the sale. I don't know why. Apparently this was summer collection, and it's a pleated high waist circular skirt, and it looks like that. And it's a mini skirt, so it definitely comes like above my knee by 10 centimeters, but it's very flattering shape because it covers up my bum shape completely, and it looks like that. and that, and it has a very nice orangey flower print on the black base. Really durable quality, and this is like quite hard material again, so the shape comes out really nicely when I wear them. I thought for the price, this stitching and everything looks quite luxurious. And the Lori's Farm does quite a lot of nice things. I really like that shop now. Thanks to my friends who introduced me to all the Luminous shopping experience, and she explained what kind of offers for the individual brands has and all that kind of stuff. So I learned a lot from her. So I rambled a lot in this video, but I really hope you enjoyed my haul fall. And probably the next haul, the fashion type of haul I will do is the winter time, or maybe after Christmas, like a Boxing sale time, because that's probably the next time I buy a lot of things in bulk. I think my wardrobe is set for haul and I can survive with this amount of clothes for the next 2 months. So thank you very much for watching again, and I will speak to you soon. Bye!